Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Kenny. Today's video is about my most used bags of 2021. I thought 2021 I actually did fantastic in terms of my purchases because I've used quite like the majority of what I got from last year. But I wanted to share with you guys just so you got a good idea of the certain bags that have worked in my favor, and I got so much use out of them. I hope this video will be helpful, and please continue watching the video. But before this, I'd like for you to consider subscribing to the channel by hitting that like button and subscribe button just to notify you of all the videos that I will make this year. So stay tuned. Alright. This was a purchase in 2020, but this is my dedicated work bag. I actually have not stopped using this. And this one inspired a purchase in this video, which I will mention to you later. So this is the Prada tote bag, and I'm not sure exactly the model and what the exact name of this, but this is how it looks like. So this is my dedicated work bag, and this is a perfect tote bag to me, at least, because it's quite roomy. It's a massive bag. Sometimes I would fit my MacBook Pro 15-inch in here, which will fit perfectly, and I've used a bag organizer inside as well, just to keep me organized, and yeah, things like that. There's like pockets, zipper pockets on both ends, which is fantastic. Slip pockets on both ends as well. So good, you guys. I think this is my perfect tote bag. I cannot ask for anything more, and the quality is there. The luxuriousness is there. Prada makes fantastic and quality bags, and you can probably look at a lot of pre-loved websites. I actually got the brown color of this bag, but I sold it because I wasn't reaching for it. So I thought this is enough for me, and which is true. And yeah, I actually do this a lot. Like if I use a bag so much, I would try and buy like another bag similar to it, if not the same. And a lot of times it doesn't work, but in some bags it does. But yeah, that's just how it works. Just a follow-up with my Prada tote is the Balenciaga City bag. Got this last year. It was quite a surprise. I am drawn to the cities, but because they're not as popular now, so the value of this is very low, and so I'm a bit weary to buy one. But this particular version, this is in the blackout version without the studs. I love it so much, and I think without the studs it made me like the bag more, and it's just very subtle, very understated, and it's becoming like a bag that's, if you know kind of bag, because there's less studs and you can barely tell that this is a Balenciaga City bag, aside from the tassels or the mirror right there. And I've used this so much for work as well, which I'm trying not to do, because it just loses its edge, or it loses a bit of joy when I use this for like going out for coffees with friends and going out. So I'm trying to dedicate this to use on my days off, just going out to have fun. But when you use it for work, it just makes you feel good going to work. It just does. Yeah, there's just days that I try, when I feel so rotten, I just try to use my designer bags, and I feel like I will get on the day quite well. So yeah, this is the Balenciaga City blackout bag. Okay, let's move on to my Celine Sangle, and I've done a review on this. Please check it out if you are thinking about it, but I did use this quite a lot last year, and it was such a good addition, and I do appreciate the simplicity of it, and Celine, and this bag being created by Phoebe Philo, and you know, hashtag old Celine. I love the look of the Staud Sangle. It's a bag that's very chic, very functional, and although this bun you can't do a crossbody on it because it's just not right, but the shoulder bag option of this is just perfect length, and with the addition of the pockets around it, it makes it so much more functional. And I've actually used a bag organizer inside just to keep everything in place and not just moving around. But this is absolutely a bag that I've reached for a lot last year. Also because of how much I can fit in here. I don't stress out anything at all. Just chucking everything inside that I feel like I will use during the day, and I'll be good to go. But also it's just a vibe as well. You don't have to worry about this trying to fit in your like outfits of the day, because it just will. A very simple one, there's not much going on, and so it's an easy bag to style. So of course I will mention this because it's true. I've been using this a lot as well in 2021. So this is Patrick, my Loewe Puzzle bag in the tan color, in the small size, in the old version. And I've been getting a lot of DMs on my Instagram asking if I wanted to sell this, but I wouldn't. This is my favorite bag, if you don't know. It's just an easy bag to style as well. Very simple. The design is there. There's not much going on, and because it's a tan color, and it just fits perfectly in my wardrobe. I love navies, and you know, the tan color is a perfect match to navies as well. And yeah, there's no surprise in here. This is an absolute bag that I reach for time and time again. So this is my Loewe Puzzle bag in the medium size in the marine blue color, and I got this last year as well. Have not reached for it like after I got it, but during that time it was locked down, so there's actually no like chance for me to rock it outside. But there was a point that I was thinking about just selling it, and I told myself, give it 2 weeks, use it continuously and see how you go. And it actually works so much with me, and especially when I use it as a top handle, it just so like very chic. I don't know, it's je ne sais quoi, like there's just something about it, like, you know, top handle with a larger bag. And also I don't worry about what I could fit during the day, like especially with my small puzzle bag. You can fit a sizable amount there, but if I'm bringing a camera with me and everything else that I wanted to bring with me, I don't worry about it with this bag. And I still have a Loewe Puzzle bag, you know. I think this is my comfort zone, my Loewe Puzzle bags, because I know they will just fit right in. And yeah, if I would do a comparison video with these two, I just needed more time to have like a very solid, concrete opinion. But yeah, absolutely love it. Another bag that I've been reached for a lot last year. An honorable mention is this Staud Bissett bag. So this is a bucket bag. I got this, you know, just to diversify my collection, and also I wanted a tan bag, which is not the Loewe Puzzle bag. So it actually worked, surprisingly. So I got two. Oh, there's one there. So I got the mini size and the full version of the Bissett bag. And I don't see this being sold on the Staud website, this particular color, but it's close to the tan in Loewe, and I just like it because it's also multifunctional. There's a crossbody and you can top handle it, but Surprisingly, I use this as a top handle. It's just so chic, kind of a Jane Birkin moment without the basket. You know, you're kind of a different version of that. And the only thing, it's just quite open. When I use this, I don't actually like close the drawstring. I just leave it open, which is kind of naughty, but you know, there's a drawstring there just to make things secure. But you know, there's not a big investment on this, and I'm very happy with the wear I got out of this. The Chanel small boy bag. So as I've mentioned, the Chanel small boy bag, this is, I think, the perfect Chanel boy size, because it's not as bulky. It doesn't look like an encyclopedia attached with a strap. It probably looks like a pocketbook with a strap on it. But kidding aside, yeah, I reached for this so much, and sometimes I would just talk myself out of it because, you know, I have to use other bags as well and rotate things. But you don't fit as much in here. You can fit something, but all I can fit mostly is my key holder, sunglasses, AirPods, and I think that's pretty much what I carry on this bag. And there was a day where I wanted to use this, but I wanted to carry much more, so I decided to use this with my Balenciaga City bag, and actually worked. It's just a little funny outfit, but it worked. But I would always say this is the perfect size for the small boy bag. Absolutely. And for some like outfits that looked boring, it just makes outfits pop and elevates it as well, because it's quite edgy, a very statement bag with the chains on it as well. So yeah, and it's Chanel. So this particular bag is called the Chanel Ariel Catch Flap bag. This is my birthday bag, and I got surprised because I wouldn't think that I would use this bag as much as I thought I would, because it's in a gold hardware. Honestly guys, when I got this last year, I thought maybe this is a bag that I would just sell later on, but I don't, because I think the length of the strap helped as well, and the quilts are not puffy, and so it doesn't look too much it doesn't look too much out there. And also the addition of the top handle, I think that added to the multifunctional feature of this bag. And yeah, I'm not terrified with gold anymore since adding this into my collection. And also I think because the gold is in the matte finish, and so it's not grabbing too much attention, and so I do try to gravitate towards it as well. And especially with this outfit, I think it just makes an outfit. Absolutely. I love it. I've been using this for like dates out as well. Admittedly, this is like the most used bag of 2021, because in 2021 there were a lot of lockdowns here in Melbourne, or specifically in Victoria, and so I don't actually need to carry a lot most of the time. So if I want to go for coffee out, just take away coffees, I would grab this, you know, just to make me feel like I'm actually going out, but I don't need to carry a lot with me. And after the lockdowns were over, I've been reaching for this as well. I've used this to a wedding, and while we're walking down the aisle, I actually tucked the chain inside and used it as a clutch. So those kind of moments are just so good. Like, I thought like the amount of wear I got out of it last year was just amazing. Like, I'm so happy because, you know, I did well. I feel like I did a great decision in adding this into my collection. And the versatility as well, you know, it's not a big Chanel bag that you know, grabs a lot of attention, and there's days that I don't really, you know, want to flash my things. I can just, you know, tuck it around my back, tuck it under a jacket. And it's also Chanel, which I love. And you know, this is in the navy color, and you know, very casual but also you can easily transition this into formal events like weddings, as I've mentioned, because it's in a gold hardware, and during at night it doesn't look like it's super like blue, very casual. Sometimes in some lights it looks black. That's what I love about it, and I am so happy that I added a classic Chanel watch in my collection. I'm also thinking adding another one in my collection this year, maybe, probably, if finances permits, I will. And that's that. Okay, so I hope this year I would try to use my bags more and less buying. You know, enjoy what you have, and you know, just focus on that at the moment while I try to build my savings. Okay, so that is it, you guys. That's it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It helps me a lot in ways that you don't know. So thank you again, and you guys take care, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.